Hey guys, it's Meister. Welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. So, I'm on my own today, as we enter Click Clock Wood, which is actually my favourite level in this game. I love Click Clock Wood. And you'll see the gimmick. To be fair, you can kind of tell the gimmick already at this point, but if you're super observant, you can already kind of see the gimmick. First, I'm going to hit this switch over here, which opens up that door. That leads to spring. As you can see, what this level does is actually has a 4 seasons sort of gimmick, and it's really cool. I love this level. It's my favorite level in the game, and I love the music in spring as well. So we get to hear that now, which is awesome. Well, I can kind of hear it because I've got the TV turned down quite low. But yeah, this level's really cool. What it is it's the same area, but you get to visit each area 4 times. You get to visit the same area 4 different times with different scenarios and situations because of the seasons. So as you see, there's Naughty. He's a beaver. He can't get into his house though, but we can't do much with it because that area's underwater. What I'm doing at this point is just doing like the outskirts, sort of, before we actually climb the big centerpiece of this level, which is a giant tree. But we'll do that at some point. Anyway, the screen's a little bit darker than so I can't actually tell where the center hole is. I also got a bit of a glare in the window. I think that's it there, isn't it? Alright. Oh no, that's it. The one I just fell into. So I'm just gonna take a dump in the hole. Because do you know eggs actually help grow plants? Duh, who didn't know that? So yes, that's the first bit we've got to do, and actually there's a few jiggies like that in this level where it's kind of like a sequence sort of thing. So it's a chain of events. So you've actually got to do one thing in one season to help you get. Oh, how'd I miss that? You got to do one thing in one season, which leads to you being able to do something in the following season. Anyway, so there's a little bit different from the those, like, I don't know what you call them, but you know, those little green sort of like things that kept coming out to you, and those things that come out, those little gratings in the wall. Well, this is basically the same thing almost. We've got these little bird sort of things. And what I do is I actually I hit them. Oh, you idiot. I attack them. But I don't actually grab their honeycomb because, as you saw from my, when I was in Banjo cam earlier, or like the Banjo point of view, you can see how high up the tree is. Now, because of how high up it is, it's very easy to fall down. Therefore, very easy to accumulate fall damage. To accrue sort of fall damage. So, what I'm going to do is leave those there just in case I do fall. It makes sense, I've always done it that way. But yeah, this level's awesome, and also, if you're not liking this music right now, then what the hell's wrong with you? I mean, I'm not going to say that your opinion's wrong, but it's definitely not right. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I actually hit that jump. Oh shit, I'm getting charged. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually advertise something now, which I haven't done yet. But I have put it in the description of all my videos in this project thus far, and I feel like it's something I should definitely draw attention to right now. So, In the description of all my videos at this up to this point, I've actually put a link to my Patreon. You can't go there yet, can you? No. To my Patreon, which I made a few years back when Patreon was a thing, but I've actually never really done anything with it. But I've started to actually advertise it the past few months since I pretty much started this project and Mario Bros 1. So the past month or so, I would say. And basically, but I've never officially sort of advertised it on a video. Like, unless you check the description, like every video, then you won't know about it. So I'm actually going to leave. Well, I always leave a link in the description, but I'm actually going to physically, like, verbally advertise the my Patreon. So if you're interested, then the link is in the description. And if, again, it's not obligatory, you don't have to donate. It's not something I'm expecting, but it would be appreciated at the same time as well. Because, again, I don't really get paid for this. Well, I don't get paid for this anymore because I no longer reached a prerequisite for monetization. I am still technically partnered, I think. I just won't get paid for my stuff because I don't have enough subscribers. Because they changed that, didn't they? Like about a year ago now at this point. Anyway, I'm not going to bother going for any more Mumbo tokens because that's why, by the way. Also, that just highlights the fall potential for big fall damage, or at least the fall plane being quite steep. But thankfully, I found no water, so I didn't actually take any damage, so that's fine. So I'll just try and quickly get my way back up, take my way back up as quick as I can. Unfortunately, that is one issue with this level. That is a big possibility, is falling great distances and then having to make your way back up from whence you came. Anyway, all that from Mumbo token, which I literally was in the process of saying I'm not actually going to bother going for any more Mumbo tokens, just because I've actually got the maximum amount that I need. Yeah, I don't need to go up here. I think that's for summer. Oh, shoot. Right. Anyway, in here is the switch to summer, so we can now access summer. So basically, in each season, there is also the switch to the following season. Obviously, except for winter, of course. And if we enter here, we get introduced to all the characters and all this sort of scenarios that you have to encounter as you go on through the year. Here's Nabnut. Nabnut likes acorns. I'll just eat a few more. So yeah, he's a squirrel, he likes acorns, that's his thing. Okay, I won't go for risky Mumbo tokens, because that was just right there. It'd have been rude not to take it. Save the eggs really, because I've got 200. Don't really need them, no. Yes, this is Nabnut's house. It's all in here really. Can't do anything yet. But of course, by the fact of saying yet, just proves that we might have to do something later. I mean, that's just that's also another one I'm not going to ignore. Right, so we got a nest up here and a giant egg. Now again, as we saw in Bubble Gloop Swamp, welcome to the Banjo-Kazooie School of Hatching Eggs. Just simple as that. Oh wow, I'm on top of his head. This is Eerie, the mighty eagle. Needs sleep now. Never done that before. Yeah, there's Eerie. He's asleep for now, but again, we may have to do something with him later as well. So again, as you see, we got the Venus fly traps in this level as well. Now, what we can do is, I actually saw earlier, you can actually use the gold feather just to kind of jump in and grab that, but of course there's the risk of doing that. There is another way to do it, which I probably should have just took that way of doing it, because I mean it's just easier, but oh well, never mind. Also, one thing that's really odd, anti-gravity platforms, as much, that's one thing Banjo-Kazooie really doesn't really have. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. That was very fortunate. Right, I might cut if I keep falling like an absolute retard. And the problem is, right there at a point now where actually it's risky going for health. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I want to cut though, just because this music's freaking awesome. But as you can see here, perfectly, I think I'm very much justified in my decision to leave the honeycombs there. Because I think it's so easy just to fall down. It really is. It's so easy to fall from a great height in this level. Anyway, as you can see, there is Mumbo. Mumbo is also over there as well, but I'm actually not interested in Mumbo right now. We'll come back to him right at the very end of the level. Right, thank you, camera. Just hoping I don't fall down, because that would be silly. I mean, in a way, I technically don't have to come back up here in this season, because actually, what I'm about to get is the first Jiggy of this level. However, it's actually available in all seasons. It's one of the only Jiggies that's available. I think it's the only Jiggies available in all seasons, because we basically get it from entering this door, which is right at the very top of the tree. And that's all that's in there, really. Ending further, I think when you enter this room again, I think there's no extra life or a Mumbo token or something. Anyway, so you might have seen me do this a few times as well, but I haven't really mentioned it. But shortcut, one thing you do is if you ground pound and then just go off and then just like that, you fall freely without taking damage, which is quite cool. Because I've done that a couple of times. I think I did it in Mad Monster Mansion when I was up in the rafters in the church. I think I did it in Rusty Bucket Bear. I've done it in a few levels now. It's something that I actually found when I was watching speedruns of the game. But yeah, it's a really cool. It's something cool that helps you. It's just you avoid. It just helps you avoid taking fall damage. Right, so that's spring done, which means that we can now move on to summer. Summertime.